my name is Chris, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Let's jump right in. This is part, what is this, 22? 22? Eh? See how far I can say in Spanish. Okay, we still have the red card, that's good. I was afraid, maybe my huli-haling. So this is the epic climb, man. This is the epic moment. We're getting to the end. It's pretty crazy. We're about to have our little finality with Metal Gear. This is the I think after this we really only have the last two. We're at the end of the game. I'll put it that way. We're about to beat this fairly. I mean, I think within the next handful of episodes. I don't think we're gonna beat it today, only because there's so many. You guys won't see the ending in this episode because there's a lot of cutscenes, laddie. But we're definitely gonna be seeing some solid Snake action, that's for damn sure. I don't know, people tell me this might be cheating. I don't think so. Well, it kind of is, I guess. But, I mean, it's a tool you can do in the game, right? You could do it. You could dream it, do it. Okay, how many shafts? I might actually have enough for liquid. Because I'm really bad at the Metal Gear fight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really that good at this game at all, but you know. Alright, here we go. This is the beginning of the end, my friends. From this point on, I'm fairly certain you can't do anything. You can't go back. Actually, I don't know. I've never tried that. Can you? You know what? We're gonna try that right now. I wonder if you can go back. I've never tried to do. Oh man. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'm actually gonna try this. Oh man, I've never tried this.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation.
I think it's so funny how they made Miller such a major character now. You know, in this game, what is it? He was called Master Miller in this game, and then he, the only time we ever saw him, well, Americans, this was the first time we saw him to the Americans, but not really, which, whatever, spoiler alert, but that's actually Liquid Snake. They're about to reveal it, which I always thought was obvious. I knew it was the same voice actor when I was a kid. I'm like, that's Liquid Snake. What's it called? So Miller was in this game, but then he had previously appeared as the real Miller in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake on the MSX, but that was never released in America at the time of this game's release. So technically this was the first time we saw Miller, but not really, because this is not really Miller. And then it wasn't until when Subsistence came out in 2006 that they added in Metal Gear 1 and 2, and we got to see Miller for the first time. He didn't really have that big of a role, and I'm sure it's going to be like heavily retconned in the Phantom Pain that's coming out. And then what's it called in Metal Gear? Ah, shit, what was it? And then in Metal Gear,
in any case,
Peace Walker, they brought back Miller, and that was kind of like a big deal. I don't know why Kojima decided to do it. I guess he just didn't want to invent another character. I don't know if there's relevance there. They've never really tackled that, but yeah, Miller came back, and then when they did, oh, fuck, what is this game called? They ended up doing, then now they're doing Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain, and all these games now have, you know, Miller as Snake's Otacon, if you would, more so than Huey. So yeah, it's a weird thing, weird backstory. Again, like, this is really like the first time they popularized the Metal Gear series with this one. I mean, I knew, the funny thing was, I had a friend of mine, his name was Alex, and he had two brothers, and so because of that, you know, he and his brothers would often amass a lot of games because they were all gamers, and so they all would buy different consoles and like get to play with each other's consoles and shit. And what's it called? There it is. Liquid! Liquid! Liquid!
How the... You
Served your purpose. Now die.
Die now.
So, like, they knew about Metal Gear because they had that game. I didn't even know about it. I thought Metal Gear Solid was, like, its first thing. Okay, now I gotta call up Otacon. He's like, Snake!
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Okay, and now you just kind of, like, chill a little bit. I don't know if it happens if you don't... I don't know if you need that or not. But I got my gas mask. It's cool, guys. See? I'm like Seco Mantis.
I hacked into security.
Aw, thanks, pal.
Opening the door.
I'm opening the door! Now watch, we get the scary... Look, he's just chilling there. Liquid's just chilling. But I saw you already, Liquid. Okay, so this is what we're gonna try, guys, because I have never tried to do this. I don't know if it'll let me. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna try to go the other way. Let's see if it'll let me. Will it? I don't think it is. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. What? Just no? Just no. Yep, just no. There's Liquid, by the way. But see, it just it says no. Okay, I have done this before. Fuck. Okay, so there's like an invisible wall. Alright, well, you can look at Liquid, by the way. I'll show you guys. Oh wait, can't. Oh wait, I need the binoculars. Binoculars. Scope. See? He'll like, I don't know what he does. He's just like mad. Look at that sweet tat. Those rock hard abs. Look at that shit. But see, he'll do like this weird thing where he kind of like grabs his hands and he's like, argh! Like he's so like, God damn it, Snake! I don't get it. I really don't. But okay, whatever. Let's see this cutscene. Liquid. It's gonna happen.
Liquid! Snake!
Did you like my sunglasses? That's for you, Adnan, if you're watching.
Own brother?
That's a friend of mine's. One of his favorite one of his favorite lines. Snake, did you like my sunglasses?
Saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about? But yeah, so finish up my story. My friend, this friend of mine, you know, all his brothers and shit, they would get a lot of different consoles and a lot of different games. And I don't know if they owned Metal Gear on NES, but they were aware of it. They knew of it. And they would tell me like, yeah, man, I know about Metal Gear. And I'm like, you do? And they would like say like, yeah, man, fucking Solid Snake. And I didn't know of the game. This was my first entry into it. In fact, I wasn't very familiar with Konami. I was not a huge Castlevania fan, so I did not know anything about Konami until this game came out, and it kind of got me back into it. And then my friend, a bunch of my friends back then would show me like a lot of like Castlevania games. Like I remember playing Symphony of the Night and Castlevania 64. And me personally, I was not a huge fan of Castlevania 64. I don't think too many people were. If you are a fan, you know, that's awesome. You know, you gotta like what you love, man. Or love what you love. But Symphony of the Night was like the shit. It was such a great game, and I ended up buying that many years later. Oh man, I got the greatest hits. I do have the physical copy though. I'm very proud of that. Because even the greatest hits copy became very hard to find later on. But that was a badass game. Still is a badass game. It was a lot of fun.
But that woman is the only one who really knows.
Oh man, so it's like cutscenes galore now.
It might prove to be unnecessary.
Basically, Liquid goes into this giant rant of how much he hates Big Boss, and then you find out that
exposed to the virus.
Liquid and Solid are clones of Big Boss, and you know, that created that whole mythology. This game really did reinvent the series. The first two games, it's so bizarre. Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2
In any case,
were out first, and you know everyone was aware of them and all that, but they were such strange games too, because
twins.
what's it called? They were such strange games. You play them and there's like no mythology to them. They're just like generic, not generic games, but like without what we learned here, there's really not like anything big in there wasn't anything really big in those two games. Without having knowing the stuff you found out in later games, it's not that big of a storyline or anything. They're still great. I think Metal Gear 2 is actually the better game of the two. But this game really reinvented everything that it became, and then, you know, Part 2 went along and really pulled the game out. Some people argue Part 2 was the last good game in terms of, like, Kojima's writing and making something that was, like, really big and stuff, and, like, very cerebral. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I think Metal Gear Solid 3 was it was pretty good. I personally get tired of playing it after a while, but MGS 3 was pretty good. MGS 2 was or what's it called, MGS 4 I actually don't like very much. I just could not get into it for the life of me. Did not like it. And then Portable Ops I didn't like. Peace Walker. I mean, MGS 4 is a fun game to play. It's not a bad game, but I don't know. Like, I think storyline-wise, it's very convoluted, and I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about Metal Gear games on here, but it's definitely not my favorite. This is my favorite one. I don't know, but Phantom Pain, let me tell you, the more I read about it, the more it might get there. I mean, holy shit, it might. It might just set things right.
How do I stop it?
Oh man, how would you? Yeah, so we're this Metal Gear fight. Here we go, man. It's getting there. What? Metal Gear. Oh shit, Snickerdoodle, Snickerdoodle. I don't know. Stupid joke. But yeah, guys, we're gonna fight him next episode because it's about that time, and unfortunately, I'm really in an odd scheduling today. So next time we will fight Metal Gear Rex, the title character. But if you guys like what you saw, I love this is the most epic music to be saying this on. But if you guys like what you saw, click the subscribe button, join the Sierra Happen Army today. I'm building an army to help me take in all these games. We'll be back. We're going to take a short little break because I have a lot of queued up episodes. I don't think we're posting an episode next week. I'm not sure though, but you should check out what we are going to be posting. It's really cool stuff. But we're definitely going to be back. We're going to play some more Metal Gear because we're finishing this. It's definitely going to happen. We probably only have like 3 episodes left, to be honest, because of all the cutscenes and stuff. So anyway, guys, tune in for that. We'll be back soon, and be sure to follow all the other videos. All right, dudes, take care.